Oh, hold on.
Settling.
I didn't even see this. Oh, that's very creepy. And I'm willing to believe that story too, just based on, like, it's a plausible story. Ooh.
Teresa couldn't believe what she was seeing.
Oh, these doors are very heavy. This takes, a real amount of strength just to open, and that opens up real fast. Like, yeah, I think that's genuine. That's paranormal. Genuinely, that's paranormal.
Whether
No, I think it's meth,
sure is
meth or
scary to
crack
see
or
something
heroin.
like this and not remembering what happened.
I think it's meth. Well, that's just how meth heads act.
Although there are countless videos out there of ghosts caught on camera, this one definitely stands out from the rest, as what's captured in this one is just beyond belief.
Okay.
One evening, Teresa de Ocampo saw her phone lying next to her son. She would often let him use the phone as this kept him entertained while she went off to do errands.
Her son looked
at the end of the day, she would retrieve her phone and look at some of the photos/videos he took. She would often laugh at the stuff she would find on her phone. However, this one particular night was different. She didn't laugh. Rather, she was terrified. The video she saw left her speechless. Take a look at this video and let me know what you think.
Okay. Okay.
There's a stranger in this video. However, this isn't some random person. In fact, the lady in this video is actually Teresa's mother, who passed away years before. Teresa couldn't believe what she was seeing. Her mother was dead, yet here she is in this video that her son took.
No kidding.
Although videos like these are usually pretty creepy, there's something about this one that's just wholesome.
Yeah, okay.
To capture footage of a family member who passed away must be... Although videos...
even her eyes seem sunken in. Huh. Yeah, that's... I mean, this is... if what she's saying is true, this is incredible footage. It's just whether the story is true or not. This looks like an actual human. It looks like it's right there. She's right there. Yeah, and so if what the woman is saying is true, and that's this is her mother who's been dead for years, that's very creepy. And I'm willing to believe that story too, just based on it's a plausible story. Yeah, besides the mother coming back, or the grandmother coming back years after her death. But yeah, and even her eyes look sunken in. Huh. But maybe it's all just one big lie. The mother wasn't dead, and she's just turning this into a creepy story afterwards. Maybe this is a video taken years before when the grandmother was alive. But yeah, I'll just take her word for it. This is true, and that's creepy.
Videos like these are usually really creepy. There's something about this one that's just wholesome.
Yeah, no, it is
wholesome. To capture footage of a family member who passed away must be unsettling. But at the same time, it's nice to know that even while gone, their presence still lingers, and that they're still looking over your shoulder.
Oh, hold on.
Settling.
I didn't even see this. Oh, yeah, that's creepy. Admittedly, this looks like Dobby. Dobby the house elf. Or it looks like a tiny head on a big body. But yeah, gosh, I thought it was something about her that was maybe a ghost, but okay. Anyway.
But at the same time, it's nice to know that even while gone, their presence still lingers, and that they're still looking over your shoulder. This next video comes from a fish supplying business. An employee of the company was looking over at some security footage from last night. Everything in the footage appeared to be normal, when, a few minutes into the video, this happens.
Ooh. Huh. And, okay, so, I'm gonna pause. This, like, knowing that, like, this looks like it's a freezer door or something, or a door for a refrigerator, these doors are very heavy. These, like, this takes, you know, a real amount of strength just to open, and that opens up real fast, like, yeah, it just opens. Yeah, because you can even see, like, you know, there's insulation here, and that's like, you know, that's not like foam or anything. That's metal of some sort, and like, that's dense. So for it to just open up like that, that's, you know, like, that's just, it's not something that would just like fly open randomly. Man, okay, this compilation's off to a great start.
What makes this footage a lot more interesting is the fact that, according to the business owner, the freezer door requires a lot of force to open.
It does.
It takes almost 2 people to open the door. Knowing this, the supervisor was shocked to see that it opened
like that
all the way on its own. On top of that, it seems as though something pushed it with great force.
Yeah, and even like, even if it was like, the one reasonable
there's no doubting.
Yeah, sorry to pause it, but it's like, the one reasonable explanation is that, like, you know, there could be pressure in there, but if that happened, then stuff, pushed it, you know, the stuff inside, like, when it goes from high pressure to low pressure, stuff would, like, you know,
there's no doubt that the video is pretty strange.
No, so that would be a tremendous amount of pressure
for sure spooked.
To be the force to push it open like that.
They should try recording inside the freezer if that's possible.
Yeah, I think that's genuine. That's paranormal. Genuinely, that's paranormal.
The following footage was posted by Nerk7, who at the time,
like, sorry, not to go on that, is that, like, the only reasonable way I could think is, I mean, I also have a computer, you know, computer effects or something. That's, gosh, I don't know, because, you know, we can't do like the string, or the fishing line trick. Yeah, and then you can even see inside. So it's like, you know, it's not like,
there's no doubting that the video is pretty strange.
Yeah. It opens up like that, so you don't see anyone in here. And like, it would, like, the opening of this door would take a tremendous amount of force for, like, yeah, like, yeah, it's like you couldn't just like use a string or anything, or, yeah, I can't think of like a practical way to fake opening that door outside of, you know, using, you know, computer effect. Yeah, special effects. That's,
as though something pushed it with
I believe that
really fast.
Yeah, there's
no
something.
Doubting that the video is pretty strange.
There's something there.
The owner of this business is for sure spooked.
Yeah.
If anything, they should try recording inside the freezer if that's possible, to see if there might be any explanation for this strange occurrence.
Maybe.
The following footage was posted by Nerk7, who at the time was living in a house at which she and her sister have encountered unusual things, one of which was caught on camera. It's worth mentioning that the sparkles you see in this footage is actually a filter on Snapchat. Regardless, the footage alone is pretty creepy. Okay. According to Nerk7, she and her sister woke up to a noise coming from downstairs.
I'm already
when they went to go
out.
check on this noise, they found nothing. However, it wasn't until seconds later, after deciding to leave, that they caught something on camera.
It's gonna be good. Okay. Well, okay, I can't hear anything. I didn't hear a thump.
Videos like these seem pretty genuine, as the reaction of those in them seem authentic.
This looks dark.
However, a reaction that appears authentic does not necessarily prove the video's authenticity. But there's something about this one that seems real. As always, what are your thoughts? The following picture was submitted by Bipolar Nemesis, who, along with this picture, writes, "My 50-year-old aunt always had night terrors. She's always had them ever since she was a little girl. They come and go, but in 2010, it started again for a couple of weeks. She wakes up screaming, waking up everyone inside her house. She lives with her husband and her 3 sons. They would wake up to her screams. They would always ask what's wrong, and she would often say the same thing, that there were shadows looking at her. She said that they would pull her feet. Took? However, one night, she woke up screaming again. She was sleeping on the couch when, in the middle of the night, she woke up to something terrifying. One of her sons ran to her. She was in the kitchen crying. He then decided to take a picture of the living room where she slept and sent it to me. He says there's a couple of faces in the left corner of the picture,
Show the picture.
And I noticed the same thing. They had a priest come over and bless their house. It stopped for a while, but then it started happening again. She was prescribed Xanax, and now she doesn't have too many night terrors anymore, but she still has them." Here's the picture that Bipolar Nemesis is referring to. It's a little hard to make out the faces, but there appears to be a face here
like a face
and here.
There? Oh.
But what do you see?
I see a face there, but okay.
Could this be proof of something otherworldly? Perhaps the night terrors that she experiences aren't necessarily night terrors, but apparitions that cause her to freak out. Doubtless, this one's pretty creepy.
Not really.
This next video was posted by Dash the Dog 20, who woke up late one night to a sound that was coming from outside his window. However, this wasn't any ordinary sound. It was different. It was definitely something he's never heard before. There was also something about the sound that made him feel uneasy. Whatever it was making him feel very tense. Have a listen to the sound and let me know what you think.
Oh, this is like more sky horns. Yeah.
Someone commented that this could have been a nearby train making those sounds. Dash the Dog 20 states that there aren't any trains that pass by where he lives. He lives in the suburbs.
Yeah, sky horns, that is a phenomenon.
Figuring out the source of this sound has left him scratching his head, as the sound seems to have come from out of nowhere.
I'll do a video about
this
sky
one's
horns.
Weird for sure, but I can't help but think that this might be another incident of trumpets playing in the sky.
Sky trumpets, that's what it is.
A phenomena many people claim to have encountered.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Is this another incident of that phenomena? Or do you think that this might be something else? Let me know down below.
No, I definitely think sky trumpets is like a very...
In the following video,
I think there's some plausibility behind
who works
sky
at a gentleman's
trumpets.
club, saw something pretty creepy on one of the security cameras.
Oh, this is a strip club.
Take a look at the following footage, and let me know what you think.
Are you going to see some ghost strippers?
I'm here at work by myself. There's no one here. DJ's not here. There's no girls here. There's no guests here. It's just me. I'm opening up. There's no one on the stage. I came over here and was looking at the camera system. There is someone standing on the catwalk. There's... Oh my... What the f*** is that?
It sure does look like someone is on stage. The apparition in this footage has the outline of a person's body. There might be an explanation for this, but as of right now, no evidence has been brought forth to prove this as otherwise.
Just...
As always, What are your thoughts on this?
I don't know. It's not compelling
YouTube
me.
user Time to Wait has caught something on camera that has left her at a loss for words. The security camera outside her neighbor's home caught footage of herself acting very strange.
This is what the police sent me. This is what they found from all the footage. This is 2 weeks ago at about 10 p.m. They say that that's me. I know for a fact that I worked the next morning and I have to wake up at 6 a.m. I know I was in bed. I know I was in bed.
Yeah, that's...
The mannerisms, the behaviors there. Just...
She could be... Yeah, maybe she's a crack addict.
I don't know.
Or, meth.
Like I said, I can't explain
this is how meth heads act. I would know. I live in Florida.
I mean, I'm just gonna leave
I meet
this
meth heads every single day of my life.
Another minute or two of it. I'll post it on YouTube.
Yeah, that's...
What makes this footage very odd is the fact that according to Time to Wait,
meth heads are creepy.
this isn't her. She cannot recall this incident.
Yeah,
she clearly
meth
remembers
heads
lying in bed at the time of this recording.
Like,
she had
they're
to
like
wake up early the
zombies.
following day, so for sure she knew she was in bed when this happened. Many viewers of the video are concerned.
Gosh, it's...
Some have commented that this might be evidence of her being possessed. Others think that this might be a sleepwalking incident. Whether possessed or sleepwalking,
I think it's meth.
it sure is
meth or
scary
crack
to see
or
something
heroin.
like this, and not remembering what happened.
I think it's meth. That's just how meth heads act.
Just imagine looking up at the sky one night and seeing what appears to be a meteor heading towards your way. Although there's nothing spooky about it, it sure is pretty scary to see something like this. In the following video, TJ Charlie caught on camera what appears to be a meteor of some sort. Take a look at the footage that was captured, as it's both mesmerizing and a bit unsettling.
Oh.
What's that?
I mean, that's a meteor. Yeah.
What is that actually?
What is this, in South Africa? There's only accents?
Here's some footage of someone sleeping when, later on in the video, something really creepy happens.
Oh, yeah. It's like their spirit gets up. Although, I know exactly how they fake this.
There appears to be an apparition looking over at the homeless individual.
No,
What
it
do you
looks
think
like
this
his
might
body
be?
just like...
Could this be a manifestation of a certain type of entity?
No, okay. I think I know what this is. Is that like... It's a phenomenon where it's like, it's... You sleep on something and like your spirit or you're astrally projecting and look... There's just, something making it seem like it's astrally projecting. This is very easy. It's basically, you shoot a video of you lying down, and then you shoot another video of you lying down and then like getting up, and then you just layer them on top of each other, and then make, one of you getting up, like you put its occupant or make it like somewhat transparent to make it seem like ghostly. That's how that's done. I can almost guarantee that's what this video is.
Or might it be something else?
Yeah, this is...
Maybe it's an astral projection casted by this person. It
Sure.
sure is a mystery as to what this might be.
I don't believe that one.
But whatever it is, it's pretty creepy to see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's creepy if you don't know.
Thanks for
how it's
watching.
done.
And until
Anyway.
next time.
Yeah, this compilation was a lot better than the previous ones. That was consistently creepy, even if there was some that were not so creepy. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Gonna be reacting to more compilations in the coming days, so stay tuned and subscribe, and I'll see you then.